Hello, everyone. My name is Ashley N. Robinson. I am a NICU nurse at my organization. I therefore chose to do my integrated practice project on the preventative care measures for neonates with regard to infectious diseases. So basically, I ended up designing a handout. That was my goal, to design a handout to promote the importance of parents, staff members, and families preventing detrimental illnesses in neonates. So my goal was to distribute the program material to about 10 parents and 10 NICU staff members. By Module 1, I collaborated with about 2 leadership team members. So that included actually 1 patient care manager, 2 team leaders, and as well as a few other nurses. I gathered evidence-based research, and I had them review the articles in the CDC websites. And by Module 2, I developed a handout. So the handout basically consisted of fun facts from the scholarly material, as well as evidence-based research from the Centers for Disease Control. I like utilizing that particular website because they had a bunch of fun facts, and my clients and caregivers and staff members were very intrigued by what I obtained. So this is a bit of what it looks like. I was able to actually distribute all 20 of these brochures, and the parents and caregivers seem to enjoy them. So I'm hoping that I can get a few more published for the NICU. Secondly, I developed a survey for my caregivers in which basically assessed knowledge. So it had a couple trivia questions, as well as whether or not they were likely to actually implement the strategies in which I had suggested for them, such as hand washing. And I wanted to know whether they were able to efficiently advocate for their NICU infants. The neonatal population is a fragile one. They don't have much of an immune system, so I wanted to assess the possibility to see if they were able to advocate or tell another team member when they see another sick parent out and about in the NICU, or even another sick staff member. Sometimes we as staff members and nurses forget that although we are short-staffed, that we could be possibly endangering the lives of other patients by bringing infectious illnesses, especially to this population. So I wanted to elaborate on that with my patients and my caregivers and my staff members. So by Module 3, I selected 10 families of clients as well as 10 staff members, in which included patient care technicians, nurses, secretaries, and respiratory therapists. I wanted the staff to be broad, just because I feel like that we focus so much on nurses that we forget that multiple staff are actually providing patient care at times. And so we want to focus our practice on improving all of our practice, not just something tailored specifically to nursing. So by Module 4, I had questionnaires, and I'd reviewed them and basically pulled data from them. And I concluded that about 40% of my parents were either likely to obtain their flu vaccinations based upon the questionnaire. They were also likely to advocate for good hand hygiene, and they were able to effectively utilize good hand hygiene. A lot of them didn't know that you were supposed to rub your hands together for 20 seconds using an alcohol-based rub until they were dry. And I felt like overall that the information obtained from the program bettered our patient outcomes. I also pulled data from the staff members' polls, and I saw that hand hygiene compliance increased by 30%. I also saw that 50% of NICU staff members in which I had assessed were less likely to return to work when they were sick after the program. So overall, I think I observed a decent amount of a practice change. I saw everyone pretty much utilizing the 20-second rule for alcohol-based scrub. I was very excited about that. I also saw other parents educating other parents in the NICU with regard to advocating for their clients, or telling another one that they needed to obtain their flu shot. And I just felt very excited about that. So by week 6, I was able to implement the informatics stage of my project. And I was able to basically create my journals, and I basically think my project turned out to be a success. So I'm thankful for the project. I think it increased better outcomes for our NICU clients. And I also think that overall, the NICU was satisfied with the practice changes. So I look forward to working with you guys for the remainder of the semester, and I wish you all good luck. Thank you.